Welcome to Game 2 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Another chance for these prospects to show what they're made of as we creep closer to draft day. First pitch is just around the corner. Newhouser will hit next. Caps takes his lead at first with nobody out.
2-2-2.
Oh, what a great play. There's one. And two. What a play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. So 2 on and 2 out. Now at the dish, the second baseman, number 13. Right through there for a strike. Oh, 1 now. Swings through that one for a strike 2. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. That's to third. Alfonso. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Through an inning, no score here on the show. No outs, runner at first. The second baseman now at the plate, 0 for 1. While all of these prospects expect to be drafted, the personalized player report they receive, including evaluation data and tools for improvement, makes participation here a valuable experience no matter what happens in the future. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a ball. He fell behind 0-2, but after taking a pitch that far outside the zone, he might be thinking about getting back into this at-bat. Just misses, and it's 2-2. What a take with 2 strikes. Into center. And that falls for a base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. So digging in, Tom Chen. Liner snagged it first. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. First and second, 1 away. Next to hit, Edgar Moda. Ground ball, could be 2. Flips to second, that's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. End of 3, 2-0. The second baseman digs in now, 1 for 2. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Tying run in scoring position. Bottom half of the 5th. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That one kicks away from the catcher. And now a single could score two. The calculus has shifted out there on the mound. Before throwing that one in the dirt, the pitcher could have had that double play ball to escape the inning. But now, any mistake you make could be catastrophic. One-two pitch. That's down and away.
2 strikes.
Second and third here, one away. Called out on strikes. Huge K there. And he has to do a better job with situational hitting. They were so far back that a grounder would have most likely tied this ball game. But he goes down looking, and now they need a 2-out hit to draw even. So 2 down. Rich Esquivel, the next to hit. And we're all even up. On the ground to the right side. Collects. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7, 8, and 9 hitters due up in the home half of the 6th inning. 3-2. The second baseman will hit next. First and third with nobody out, a dangerous situation for the defense.
Hey!
Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical. Lefty from the stretch with runners on the corners.
Ball.
They try to get a chase on a slider down and away.
Two balls, 1 strike.
This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. Swings through it. A couple of ways the pitcher can succeed here. He can either get the strikeout or induce a double play. Runners on the corners, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. Now the third baseman, Domingo Alfonso. And the pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Double play, what a twin killing to end the inning. The second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop who completes the play, and they get out of the jam and end the inning. Nobody out. Runners at the corners. The second baseman getting ready to hit. Outfield pretty shallow here.
All 1.
Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away here in the last half of the ninth.
Ball.
Rolls away a little bit. Runners stay put. Count moves to 2-0. In the dirt.
Ball 3.
Good job to let the low one go there.
3-0.
Chen waiting for a turn at the plate. We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. All tied up. This one is in there. 3 balls and a strike. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. A little out front there, swings through it. After he threw a breaking ball on 3-1, he's got the batter second guessing. Could see another one here. Line drive for a base hit. The winning run scores, and they walk it off. Nice job to notch the win, and they keep us from having to go into extras by pushing across the winning run in the ninth. I'm sure everybody in the press box is feeling pretty happy about that right now. Nobody's going to remember the tough game he was having before the walk-off. Nice job to finish on a high note. Your final score in this game, 5-4. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Game 3 of the MLB Draft Combine. I'm Ben Gelman. One final opportunity before the draft for these prospects to show out in front of the scouts. We're just about ready to get started. Next up, the second baseman, number 13.
Ball.
They've got a shot to do some real damage early on and keep him on the defensive. They need to put the pedal to the metal. Tan, the lead runner at second. Harper at first, 1 out. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. Here comes the 1-1 pitch.
Aye.
Timeout requested and given at home plate now.
No,
outside.
that's off the plate. Ball 2. Three and 2.
In the dirt, but blocked. Now the payoff pitch. On the ground, Avery. To second, there's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. 1-0. And the next batter, the second baseman, number 13. 1 on with nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum.
Hey!
That one
1-1.
missed. A swing and a miss. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner
1 ball,
break from
2
first,
strikes.
trying to stay out of the double play. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Righty comes to the plate. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. First and second, 2 outs. Now, the second baseman, number 13.
Counts 1-0.
Certainly doesn't seem like he's comfortable out there right now. 2 walks already in this inning. He just doesn't look right on the mound.
Hey!
And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball.
Rolls away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Struck out swinging. And that ends the inning. Wears the emotion on the sleeve, but as a pitcher, that's okay as long as you're getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of the jam. No outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Devin Lorenz. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Man at first with 1 gone. The second baseman will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Line drive for a base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away. So digging in, Tom Chen. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. And it falls. Runner around third. Comes in to score. It's an RBI single. They move into the lead in the 8th. And here at the plate, Edgar Moda. This one's in the dirt. No action on the bases, though. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Bunting for a hit, but pops it up. And now 2 away. Digging in, Julio Mora. And that's a strikeout looking. They limit the damage here. Very fired up after that and completely understandable. Great job to make some key pitches and get out of a tough inning. You're in the bottom of the 9th inning, 1 out. Now up, Aldo de los Santos. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Home team down by 1. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Quick feed to second for 1. That double play ends it right here. That concludes this year's MLB Draft Combine. It was a pleasure watching these young talents get a chance to showcase their skills and boost their draft stocks. I, for one, cannot wait to see what the future holds for these players and for our sport.
With the 14th pick in the 5th round, the Cleveland Guardians select the second baseman from the Central Region.
Okay, so another pick off the board here in the early rounds of this draft, and another high school player who has had a lot of scouts watching him throughout the spring and summer. What do you take away from this pick, Harold? What do you think of this kid?
Well, he's a really promising talent. A lot of folks did not project him, folks being the scouts, did not project him in the top echelon like the first round, but he's got crazy talent. This is a guy you take a chance on. And so that's what happened here. You're hoping that maybe he hits his stride in your organization. Strong verbal commitment to one of the nation's best college baseball programs. Is signability an issue? Where do you think he ends up going? Well, I think it's an issue because he's still in that developmental stage. So is it an issue? I think it's more of a what might happen. And I could see it going either way. Signing in pro ball, getting the right team that can develop you, or go to the right college program that's going to develop you and you get a chance to get those reps. Well, that's a decision for another day. Right now, he's at his draft party celebrating getting drafted. Congrats.
Second.